Well, hey, welcome to Sonia's Sermonettes. What more could I ask for? This morning I've been thinking about what more could I do for the Lord and the work of the Lord, and what would He really have me to do? What would I ask Him for? You know, to please the Heavenly Father is the most important thing in our lives. To find what He would have us to do, to know His will, and to give it with all our heart, soul, and mind. I can't think of a more blessed life than to know that every day, every time that I get on this channel and begin to record, that I am pleasing the Father. My prayer has been all for years, Father, all I want to do is just please you. And when I think about the things to say to help and encourage people, I'm not thinking about the great number of people that it reaches. I mean, it's okay if it reaches a number of people. That's fine. That's what we're on here for. But the most important main reason and purpose is what I'm doing is to please my Father and to do His will. And as long as I know He hears me and He's listening and He's pleased, what more could an individual ask for? That He hears us when we speak with Him or of Him, to encourage others to stop focusing on all the recognition that you might get. As long as God recognizes it, it's the most important, valuable thing in our lives, to do the will of the Father. You can't get all these people that you know and are affiliated with to understand what your whole concept of what doing the will of God is about. You just let God do that. If you have people that you're having problems with or issues with, or you're very concerned about, do you actually think you can change them? You can encourage them, maybe show your life a little bit better, present yourself a little bit more presentable, I guess you might say. But it really does boil down to God's going to have to do the work. And I am so glad that He's doing a work in me as well as in those of you that listen to this channel. I'm glad that we have a Heavenly Father that gives us grace beyond measure and mercy, that even when we have failed, He's always right there. He doesn't leave us. I know there's people that like to give out all the do's and the don'ts, and I guess that's what they're called to do. It's not my call. My call is, Father, I just want to please you today. I just want to worship you today. I just want to be one with you. I want our spirits to just merge and to be in a place. In God's world, there's peace and serenity and joy. Now, in the natural world, in the real world as they call it, there's a whole lot going on out there. But if you get caught up in the Spirit, in God's world, pleasing God, and every day, God, I just want to talk with you. I want to communicate with you. When you read the Bible in the beginning, the very reason we were created was the Father wanted to connect with His people, to converse, to have someone He could talk with. And as one of the messages that He gave me a long time ago, talk with God, not at God. So, if you want to know what Sonia's about, I'm about pleasing the Father. And I pray that this has blessed you and you can get a revelation and an understanding. I'm not going to please all the people. I'm not working for numbers. Oh, I'm not. I'm working for God. And God, be pleased with us. Teach us your will. Show us, God. Give us understanding. Let us get so closed up with you that the world does not affect us. What people think and say about us doesn't matter as long as we know we are pleasing you, Father. I'm glad you stopped in, and I pray you be encouraged. And I look forward to the next time. And so, until next time.